purposes, blind and deaf
Rooker's
at this
blinded?
point because he's
Yeah,
he's
he's
blind and
looking
deaf
Yeah.
for the bird.
because
Yeah.
of the. Let's see, where's the? There we go.
Trying to be sneaky with your bird, I'm assuming. So, would
Yeah.
any of us notice his bird, or just?
I don't know
Yeah.
that technically Corvus would like know what's happening. He just because Rooker had just like handed him the reins and was like, "Guide me," and then closed his eyes.
Fair point. Yeah, and you two are in the back caravan.
Yeah.
That's right.
So like, I mean, you might see a bird on top of the wagon.
We would
Like,
probably have no idea what it was.
there's a bird on
There's a
top of the
bird.
wagon.
Okay. Well, that just distorted real bad for me.
Oh.
Yeah, that was bad for me too.
Better.
No.
No. Jeez. Wasn't that far
Better
from
in
the
terms
PC?
of like Robot Symphony, sure.
So, y'all seen Shiny before, correct? So you're not new to him.
No, nobody has seen Shiny. Nobody knows who Shiny is because Rooker does not use him often.
Okay, but Corvus. So
And
Corvus is taking care of you? Would he
yeah,
know what
Corvus
you're
is
doing?
asleep. Probably not because
Okay.
Rooker's not telling him.
Alright, so Corvus is just trying to figure out what's going on with you. So he's kind of helping you. Obviously, your eyes are probably rolled in the back of your head, so it's a visual thing to him. Something is going wrong. Um, so meanwhile, uh, who's all in A?
I don't think anybody is in the A wagon because me and Corvus were on horseback outside of A wagon.
Okay.
We were using
So
our ponies.
They're with A-Wags.
let's see if I can come up with a token. Oh, they changed the tokens or something. Something looks different. What could I give you guys? We'll go with this. Pocket. That's to represent you guys on a horse. So this guy's probably going to be moving out, walking behind here, still carrying on a conversation. He's looking really suspicious. And wagon B, I believe Shay and now who was that was walking in front with the horses?
That's me. I was
Okay.
up front keeping an eye on things in front of the caravan.
Yeah, and this guy here, he's inside the wagon looking things over. I believe you guys had a conversation. You guys recognized,
Him as Zentarum.
yeah, Centurium, also a possible Red Wizard. I believe you saw his tattoo on his exposed through his cap, his hood, his if I remember correctly. So if you guys want to role play that out from here, we can go from there.
Hey, Jax, want to learn a card game?
What is a card game? Will there be food? What is the reward?
Reward is if you do well enough, I'll give you an apple.
That
Also, I don't stab you. That's the
Oh.
reward.
task size go a little bit bigger.
No, I'm just kidding, Jax. I would never stab you. On the plus side, do you want some jerky?
I think this is a good time to point out that Jask has slippers of spider climbing, and he's definitely going to climb the wall of the caravan in a little bit of a attempt to be safe.
Yes, up and
Shaylin
walks.
looks towards the Red Wizard. Card game? No? No takers?
So you guys are playing cards, basically?
Yeah, no, I'm playing cards with whoever.
I
I'm,
guess you can,
I'm
like.
coaxing Jax down with jerky. Teach him
I
to play
think he
cards.
does, and he, like, uses his sticky hand to, like, grab a card, and he just holds the card up on his sticky hand.
Is this your card?
Jask has won. Jask won card game. Jask has card.
Or Jax. Jerky?
Yes, but also, if I take that guy's card, do I win again?
We're playing poker. That's not how the game works.
Poker?
I think Jask is gonna take the card anyway. He's just gonna start picking up cards and assume this is like the whole point of the game.
Alright.
Is the guy giving off any sort of vibe that I would possibly, I guess, roll something for, like
Yeah, roll
insight
me your
or?
insight.
Okay. Oh, okay. Never mind. Okay. That was a 2 plus 7.
So you got like a
Could be
9?
worse.
Yep.
Yeah. You're not sure. You kind of got a funny gut feeling, but you're really not sure what to make of this guy yet.
Jask thinks this guy is bad at cards. And he's gonna pick up another card.
Well, try not to say that where he can hear it. Might hurt his feelings.
How about
Jask looks to the
Corvus?
side and says it again.
What would Corvus and Rooker be doing?
Um, Rooker is, for all intents and purposes, trying to peek inside this caravan using shiny, and he is not really doing anything else because, for all intents and purposes, he can't. Besides ride a
So,
horse that's being led by Corvus.
All
are
right.
we moving right now,
And
or are
Corvus is
we?
kind of
Yep.
just like, huh?
Very
Huh?
slowly.
Okay,
What?
okay.
Not very fast.
So shiny is basically like pecking at the like the tarp or whatever would be covering this caravan.
Roll me like a performance check.
Performance using a bird's charisma.
Yep.
Let's see. Surprisingly enough, that's going to be a 5.
Yeah, it seems like the tarps are pretty tied down pretty good. The tarp's pretty heavy. He's not really making any way of what's underneath. So it's still a mystery to what the cargo, may be. However, he's hearing or you're hearing, somebody's hearing, uh, the echoing of these crates as if they were wooden, if you will. I shouldn't say crates because technically you don't really know, but assuming.
Right.
Uh, yeah, it sounds like wood. You can hear him pecking away at it and thump, 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 thump. In fact, let's see, 1, 2, 3. Let's see if he gets noticed. 2, 2, and a 5. Uh, Pretty much, they kind of glance around and they're paying no attention. However, this guy here, you can hardly see what he looks like, but he's basically like wearing full plate armor. He's got glowing red eyes. Does he notice since he's kind of there? Is he watching? Oh, definitely. He is looking at Shiny. He's actually looking to hear, the noise. He is now watching Shiny Shiny is pecking at the crate. He doesn't say nothing, but he is just watching.
And is this an open cart or is this like a
No, it's
is
open.
it like a covered wagon? Oh, okay, gotcha. I
Yeah,
thought it
they're both
was.
open.
With a tarp
Okay,
over.
gotcha. I was
Yes.
thinking like a covered wagon kind of thing. Um, Shiny will kind of just like hop around for a bit. Do a general perception on anything inside the wagon that looks sketchy.
Sure.
That's gonna be a 7.
Dang, dude.
Fucking bird.
I'm gonna say you don't really see anything that sticks out. Um, it looks like a normal merchant wagon, nothing really out of the ordinary. Uh,
Alright.
However, the people that are in it, they kind of give you a eerie feeling because they don't look friendly. They look different from what you used to seeing, or at least in this path, this journey. They look a little
Alright, and then
sketchy.
and what do they look like then?
Basically, their body language, something just doesn't feel normal.
Gotcha. And then is this homeboy? Why is it not doing my thing? Is this homeboy right here? Is that a black dragonborn?
It is definitely a Dragonborn character. Um, I'm gonna say Shay pretty much kind of recognizes him from the Dragon Hatchery. He also recognizes him from the castle. In fact, he almost looks like the guy that got into a fight with old friend of hers.
Ah, shit. Is that guy.
Maybe
Sneaked up.
you're not sure.
That's, I'm
So
not
then,
sure.
There's some
I suspect it.
resemblance, but something
It's also
peculiar.
funny because Shaylin has black dragon blood in her veins.
Yeah, she definitely knows he's a black dragon then.
oh,
Yeah,
I'm
and
just
so
saying,
she's like,
Shiny is
Kin?
literally next to homeboy.
So he's
Or
moving on
at
up.
least on the map. Well, I mean, according to the map, I would assume that he's able to see
Oh yeah.
that he's like right there, because like he's just trying to like suss out that God, these two homeboys are humanoid
Yep.
basic cultists, I assume. And then this guy's a dragonborn, black scaled. So after kind of doing that and surveying, Shiny is gonna fuck right off, and then Rooker will open his eyes.
Got to put drivers.
And then Rooker will he'll kind of like whisper to Corvus, tell what he saw, Black Dragonborn, 2 cultists. And then he is going to, after kind of catching up like that, he didn't really see anything in there, he is going to cast Message and send it to Shay and tell her what he saw in this wagon, which is basically nothing. But there's something's happening.
So wait, were you able to get under the tarp with Rooker or with Shiny or no?
With Shiny, no.
Okay.
I think-
So like he knows there's so like he will. I mean, I don't think that Rooker, unless Ramath is like visibly separate from Shay and Jask, I don't think that Rooker would necessarily know to send a separate message to him, because he would assume that the 3 of you work together.
Yeah. So for now, I'm not going to get the message, but I'll get it eventually, probably.
Well, the thing is once Shay gets that, Shay also has message, so she casts that. She relays what she found out to Moth.
Nice.
Perfect.
I think while that's going
Easy
on,
cheat.
Jask is gonna be like, card games suck! And he's probably gonna possibly climb out of the caravan, climb onto the side of it, and like just get out of it, I can't grab my token. One moment.
Shay's picking up all the cards that Jax has inevitably
He's
dropped.
definitely
He's-
thrown.
And is resetting the game
He's-
with the red wizard guy just so that they can play cards. She is not worried about what's going on.
I
She's
I
like,
also
Hey.
imagine like
goes
as
down.
Jask is leaving, he's like throws the cards. Shay gathers them up and he's like, "I'm out," and then he turns around and smacks it with his tail again,
Yeah.
just like
As
on
he
accident.
while he skitters out around the corner using his slippers of spider climbing. I want to roll some sort of perception check, but I want to do it
Okay. What are
in
you
the
looking at?
flavor of he's looking for food in this caravan that's near them. If he
Oh,
wants to
okay.
hop over and maybe see it.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
After that, I want to check for something.
oh my god, bro, that was a 3
They
plus
give the
7.
message to not start anything. Don't start anything. Don't add to the population and don't subtract from the population.
Damn.
And I think Jask hears that and is nodding and is like, subtract the population, find food, eat food,
Eat
make
people.
How would we add to the population?
find horses.
It's like, all
Yeah,
right,
You
Jack.
never know.
everybody, zip.
You happen to find some rations or sitting next to this guy right here who's driving, one of the drivers of the horses. Um, he's got like this satchel next to him. Got some berries, some nuts, some trail mix, if you will.
Oh, he sees that trail mix and he's literally. I mean, I can't occupy the same map space, but I am gonna. Jask is basically all up in there. And he's like, there's no social proprietary, so he's probably just gonna reach for it.
Rooker is going to send
Sleight
a
of hand.
message to you specifically as
Sure.
you're reaching and go, what, Jask? No, no Jask.
That's a nat 1.
Well, I got a nat 3, so yeah, he kind of looks over and sees you sitting there with your suction cupped hand extended, and he realizes what you're trying to do, and he slaps your hand and shoos you off. Go away, boy! You bother me.
Jask is immediately. Do you think with enough time he could just go to the other side?
Yeah,
Because
Yeah,
he's definitely gonna try again.
he's addressing team of horses, so he's kind of like texting and driving at the same time.
Don't horse and drive.
Yeah.
That was so I guess my first one was actually a 17 out of 1. My second one's a 9, so
Oh yeah.
either way. Maybe I failed one, succeeded the other.
So
I just can't read.
let's just say for flavor, as he's shooing you away, you trickily bump into him like you hit a bump in the road or something that kind of threw you off balance, and you were able to snag his trail mix.
Now, in the process of doing this, is there something I can roll to see if Jas notices anything about the card itself? Just to follow up on Shiny, I guess. Not that he would know.
As you're looking through, yeah, roll me an investigation.
Okay. Man, these are all my worst stats. That's a 10.
Um, let's say at the same time you hit the road bump, you can hear it sounded like coin chattering on metal.
Coins talking?
So you hear a little bit of noise. Visually, nothing. It's pretty covered up, pretty good.
I think I'm gonna hold off to let other people roleplay a bit, but afterwards Jask might, because he hears that, try to see what's under.
So yeah, I'd like to I'm up here, but I'm kind of like looking over my shoulder. I want to either do like a perception or investigation or whatever you think's necessary.
Sure.
I want to see if I can tell like how the tarp is attached, like how if it's tied on, if any of the spots that it's hooked on might be seemingly looser or anything like that.
Nope, there's nothing really hanging off the side of the cart. Everything is all tucked in. So however it's been tied inside the wagon. So there's nothing exterior that you can see. And we'll say a few minutes has moved. So these guys have moved up. Oh, I didn't mean to grab the road, but I guess the
Oh
road's
no, the
moving now.
road itself is moving.
Wow, we're really going places.
So beautiful. Okay. I would like to
Ah,
cast
shit.
Mage Hand, my invisible Mage Hand,
Okay.
and I want to cast it where it appears, near the side of the, uh, near this, like over here somewhere. And then basically, because it's invisible, can't be seen, I'm basically just going to move it around inside, try to find any gap that it can squeeze under the tarp,
That
if
he can
possible.
squeeze under the tarp?
My Mage Hand.
Um, doesn't seem to. Why am I not moving this? That's weird. Hmm. It's almost like it's. Think of it like as a Christmas present. How it's all tucked in nicely. You don't really see anything. You
Can I
can
try
definitely,
to?
yeah, you can definitely try to pull on a corner or two.
Oh, yeah, like down here in this corner, like try to use it to try to kind of tug at the corner, see if it can get it loose at all.
Maybe Jask sees the mage hand and he's like shiny, so he starts following it.
The mage hand's invisible.
Yeah, the mage hand's
Oh.
invisible. Only I know where it is. That.
I'm trying. I'm really trying to
Yeah,
investigate this caravan. 3 people down.
Because I was thinking the same thing, and I'm like, damn it, she said it's invisible. Fuck.
Yeah.
Come on, there we go.
So yeah, essentially going around to the corners, seeing if any of them give way if I try to tug on them with the mage hand. I know it doesn't have a heavy lifting capacity, but
I'm assuming you're still in the wagon, Shay.
Yep. I'm I'm packing up the cards.
that are
Just kind of looking
scattered
at
everywhere
the
now.
yeah,
Cleaned it up like
I'm looking
9
at
times.
As you guys are moving up on a horse, right?
I'm looking at I'm looking out the caravan, looking at to see where Jax is because I don't trust him by himself for too long.
Okay. Shiloh, that's your drink right there, already made.
And then I'm wondering if I see anything. I'm kind of looking at this. Just finally noticed this caravan.
Back to the mage hand. Let's resolve that. Roll me some sort of a performance, maybe some sort of a strength, something where will come into play as you're trying to pull on this canvas.
Do I just use my strength stat, or do you want me to use something else?
Well, your mage hand doesn't have one, if I'm not mistaken.
No, it can carry or pull or whatever no more than
Yeah.
10 pounds.
Roll me a percentile.
Okay.
Anything above 50%, we'll say you were able to move the canvas.
42.
42.
Yeah.
Yeah, for some reason, the mage hand, its first attempt, it tried to grab a hold of the corner of the tarp.
I put the first one in the fridge.
Okay.
The one I made.
Okay, baby. Um, it's almost like you slipped. It's like elasticy, if you will. Elasticy, is that a word? Uh,
It is now.
it kind of snapped back. So yeah, you were basically unsuccessful, uh, but a good attempt.
Okay. Mm,
I'm gonna say okay. Yeah, this other guy, he kind of jumped out of the wagon with Shay. He's now in this wagon. He's kind of eyeballing Jask. Um, this guy here, do you have his attention as well? Yep, absolutely. They're both just kind of eyeballing you. These two guys seem to be on par. Uh, so yeah. A little suspicious.
I guess following up on the jingle I had Jask heard earlier.
Yep.
Would that be toward the back or the front of the caravan?
Where was Mage Hand? I'm assuming up front.
The jingle was. I don't think that was anything. Just the mage hand. Is that something shiny found, or no?
No, I mean, where was the Mage Hand trying to pull up on?
Oh, I was just going. I guess we'll say this corner.
Okay. So, Jas probably heard over in this corner here. Because you were up here trying to snag this guy's, his rations. You hit a bump. So, probably underneath where this guy is. Somewhere around in that area.
And is that guy, he's inside the caravan now, or is he
Yep.
like on a front seat?
Yep, he climbed in. Nope, he's in the back. In fact, looks like he's talking to this gentleman right here. Whoop.
I'm trying to think how I could investigate without being any more suspicious.
Going circle on everybody else's thing.
I think in a rare moment of maybe deference, Jask is actually going to look back at Shaylin and start shaking the caravan he's on, like, look at this, look at this, look at this. Maybe
now Shaylin's.
Yeah.
So now Shaylin's kind of looking to see if she can spot anything from her angle. Let's see. Should I roll?
Sorry.
Can I roll an investigation check?
Worth the attempt.
If I see anything.
What are you looking for?
Oh, that was a natural run. I don't know anything.
This caravan.
That's some great rolls today.
Impossible.
Yeah,
Jas, you look over and you see Shaylin sitting in the back of his wagon, and she's like drooling, and you hear like.
All right.
I found some of the good kush, and I'm just completely out.
The good kush, yeah.
That Pope
Rooker is
just smoking.
Rooker's kind of just like staring at the wagon, like contemplating. Not that he's like trying to peek, he's just kind of like looking ahead. And then he's gonna mutter some words under his breath and cast Detect Magic. See if there's anything magical in this wagon.
Post that there.
Oh yeah,
I
this
just
thing.
put the
Is that from the compendium? Did you do it there?
I did it from
Character sheet.
D&D Beyond. Yeah.
Yeah, if you have the plugin.
I do. I just don't know how to use this.
Well, if you go to your character sheet, you should see the red die.
Display in
with the white
DTT.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
I don't know why my measurer is not working here.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, sorry about the mage hand.
No worries.
Well, want to see how to do that. Cool.
So you cast Detect Magic, and
Yeah, and I'm trying to pull up the measuring tool, but it's not dragging anything on here.
Really,
So, yeah,
from where you're
Maybe.
at,
it's a 30-foot. Yeah,
radius. So it's
yeah. I should be able to get basically everything everywhere
yeah.
that's on this map for the most part.
Well, this wagon next to you is definitely glowing.
There you go. There's 30-foot radius.
Thank you. Yeah. So I can definitely cover 99% of that wagon.
Yep.
And then Rooker could trot around as well. Or hold on, I want to see.
Yeah, that wagon's definitely glowing. And even imagine you could probably see Mage Hand. So yeah, you're definitely picking up magic.
Sweet.
I think
Magic.
having
And
tried to
it's
get
just like copious amounts of magic, right? Like
oozing.
it's not just like, hey, the back crate has magic. It's like all laden in here, right?
Yeah. The
All right.
This box that I just drew, pretty much the whole thing is glowing. Some spots are hotter than the other. Uh, where something a
Gotcha.
little bit more powerful, magical items, we'll say. Definitely where Mage
So
Hand is.
then,
Is it a
got it.
conglomeration
So
of different schools of magic, or all the same?
It just seems to be basic magic. Really nothing. Yeah, it just doesn't really. The spell is blocked by 1 foot of stone, dirt, wood. Okay, 1 inch of.
yeah, I'm doubting any of these things are a foot. These crates are a foot thick.
No, definitely not.
So then
So,
Rooker will message, tell.
so yeah, there's definitely an aura in this brown box that I just drew, and I'm gonna say certain areas it's you're starting to see a little bit more stronger of an aura, like where an item could be. So,
Got it.
I think having tried to get Shaylin's attention and failing miserably as she just smokes a pipe, I guess. Jessica's gonna head climbing on the side of the caravan down to Rooker and Corvus and be like, something's clinking. It's clinking, but it's not food. But you always say shiny, so you might like it.
Where Clinky Shiny?
And then he's gonna go back up and be like wiggling on the cart again like he was trying to get Shaylin's attention.
All right. Anything on this detect magic that is where he is? I'm assuming that there is some, but like, is there anything like more specific, like stronger magic or anything?
just where there might be a item
Got it.
without giving
All right.
it away.
All right. So the player is going to try this one. DM, I want to roll an intelligence check as Rooker to come up with ideas with like what to do here, because Rooker is definitely smarter than I am.
Okay.
So that is going to be probably a poor roll, a 16 for an intelligence check.
Okay. And this is to gather ideas in your.
Yeah, just like concentrating on thinking like how can we get what we need with this wagon
Okay.
in our current predicament.
And who are you asking for suggestions from?
From the DM, but
Oh, for me. Okay. Yeah. No worries.
yeah, so like it was just a generic check because Rooker will probably come up with a better idea than the player playing Rooker would, because Rooker is a 17 intelligence, and I know that I do not have a 17 intelligence in real life.
So you're looking for
That is why
ideas.
I
What
like
what could be
checks.
in the hidden
Well, like
cart?
how we could take on this group of people, the group of the cult, without like blowing our
Like,
cover, I guess would be.
I'd like to come talk to some of the others and be like, is there any reason this particular caravan has to make it to its destination?
Well,
I
I'm
mean,
gonna. Go ahead.
do we want? I figured, if it would be suspicious if one caravan doesn't. But at the end of the day, if we could sneakily take some people out, I don't think it'd be that big of a deal.
I mean, there's 5 of
Granted,
them,
that
and there's 5 of
Raiders on
us.
road.
Here's
it
an
could lead
idea.
to us getting
Jask actually was able to go in and slip away with some of their food. Why don't you guys put some poison in that food and give it back? Let the poison
Oh,
eat.
perfect.
That's an idea. Or you could stage some sort of an accident that stops the entire caravan. Um,
If you go the food route, definitely gonna have to persuade Jas because he does not like to spoil food.
Or give it away.
Yeah.
Well, the fun fact is Rooker has purified food and drink prepared, so like we could eat it just fine.
you can pick them off at night. Say, for an example, when they stop and break camp. Um,
Okay, gotcha. So it's not something. This isn't something that we have to do right this very second.
no, this is just this. We're just kind of role playing. You guys are getting a better idea, feel what's going on. They're getting a better
Got it.
idea, feel of what's going on with you guys. Trying to get a
Got
feel
it.
for each other.
So we're
Okay.
guarding.
So
Oh, go ahead.
well, so I as player was under the impression that like if we don't do this now, they're gone forever.
No, you guys are
Um,
still traveling. You got all quite a ways.
got it. And have these people been traveling like adjacent to us, like and camping when we camp, or like they just kind of sidled up?
This particular wagon that came up, this is the first time you've seen it. But yes, throughout the course of your guys' travel, you guys have acquired more people has joined the caravan because this is kind of like a routine thing. So, and they like to travel in groups for protection. And let's just say this, I'm just throwing a number out there. Let's say, there was 10 caravans, 10 merchants, vessels that were heading out. After a couple days, now you got 12. Then there's some people on foot, maybe somebody on horseback with a little wheelbarrow type of cart. So you're just kind of, but now it's 10 days into the travel. This is the first time you've seen this. Uh, Cart come up and you guys recognize that it possibly could be the cult that you guys were hired to investigate.
Got it. So then Rooker is going to say like, um, to he's going to message and be like, well guarded now. Wait till darkness falls, and then he'll send that to Shay.
Right, Shaylin passes that on to Ramoth, but Shaylin also messages back to Rooker and says, "What if we burn the caravan at night?"
We know where the header. We know where the caravan's headed.
I mean,
Location?
not,
No.
Is
but if
this
we,
like
someone got a little bit too close with a tinderbox, caravans wouldn't.
is this mental
Rooker hasn't.
conversation something everyone is hearing right now? Just out of curiosity.
Well, I know when you use
Rooker,
message,
I
whoever
think
you
Rooker
message
and
can
Shay are going back
respond.
and forth at this point.
Sorry, say that one more
But
time.
like, so message is a one way and then fast
Okay.
kind of thing, and Shay has message too, and you can use it infinite amount of times per day.
Okay, just
So
because
like,
if Jask heard, he probably would have gone up to the guy and been like, "Where's this caravan heading?" But I think instead he's just gonna go eat trail mix with Ramoth while y'all are thinking.
yeah. So that's what, and like Rooker knows that Jask isn't there, but like also knows that Jask would probably freak the fuck out if he heard somebody like whispering in his ear,
Very true.
like, and nobody was there.
Yeah.
Because
Or he'd probably think it was his own
intelligence.
thoughts and be like,
Right.
"Where is caravan?"
Yeah, because like the way I feel like message works is like you hear somebody like whispering in your ear, but they're just up to like what is it, 120 feet away, I think. Yeah. So like it's a secret message. Um. So yeah. Rooker would respond with fire, good idea, investigate, kill, kill, kill.
Okay, so then Shaylin also passes that on to Ramoth. And then sends a message to both going like,
So
talk or at camp at night.
I just follow. So we're planning on taking them out at night. Is that the plan? Like after the fire, or just the fire?
You asking the party?
What?
Who are you asking?
Shay. She was the one that
Sure,
messaged.
yeah.
Oh,
Are you just setting fire, or are we planning on taking them out too?
Not sure. Talk more at camp when we set up a camp.
Sounds good. If
Need
they
to
don't
confirm
set
with
up with
Rook.
us.
And then Shay's gonna look again at this caravan and see one more time if the dice gods will give it to her, if she can see anything.
okay. And what are you looking for? Anything in particular?
Just anything that shows her like a little bit more about it. She got a 22.
And more about what? The wagon with these people are in?
Yeah, like see if she can find it, if there's anything in it like that we haven't seen.
And you're just peeking over, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not really seeing anything. Everything's pretty much covered up pretty good. You witnessed Jas trying to pull on a corner. He was or actually it wasn't Jask, it was the mage hand. No, Jask, you were doing something too, weren't you?
I think he took food and then he was kind of messing with it.
Yeah.
In the process, heard the jingle.
So yeah, definitely. So probably Jask would probably let you know that it was on there pretty good tight. You're really not seeing anything. But I'll say you notice that the folks are really kind of keeping an eye on you guys. So
Interesting.
How late
I
in the
think that
day would
guy's
you
just
say it is right now?
um, it's probably starting to get dark maybe. Um, might be pretty close to setting up camp maybe.
I'd like to walk over to this group. Looking at this group, does one of them just stand out as probably being the person in charge?
Oh yeah, the Dragonborn definitely.
Okay, I kind of figured that. Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah, I want to walk over here and walk alongside their caravan and try to, and in Draconic, talk to this Dragonborn. Say, y'all planning on setting up camp soon?
He just kind of looks at you kind of oddly. He tells you just when the rest of the group decides to rest.
Referring to his group or overall big
The
group?
overall, yeah, the overall.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So they already plan on camping at the same time as us. Sounds good.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, that's the
Good. Safe. That's what I was gonna suggest. Safety in numbers and all that.
I'm gonna roll insight on you. Okay, he's not too sure about you. He's just kind of a little suspicious.
I'd like to persuade him that I mean him. I
Okay.
think it's cool. I think it's fine. We just want to be, safe. And there's nothing to worry about with me.
Okay. And I am trying to figure out where all these tokens are at.
While you do that, I think Jask is just gonna go back to Shaylin finally and offer her a few raisins because he does not like raisins.
Those like raisins.
I'm gonna
Yep.
slowly make my way back
Who
around.
does?
She accepts this. She doesn't hate raisins.
Where
Slowly
are
make my way around.
put my characters?
Back over here.
Interesting. Oh, that's why. I see what I did. No, maybe not. I buried apparently you guys. Huh. Alright. I'm done playing. Back to the game. Alright, so I'm gonna say it's time for we're breaking for camp. I'm gonna copy everybody's token. Copy this. Bring it over. Where was that at? Just bear with me here. Alright. So I'm gonna say these guards are here. Here, let me bring you guys over. That's what I'm doing with this. Is this where we're at? What do you guys see?
I
A
see
camp
Camp.
forest and a trail and
near a road, near a dirt road with a fork in it.
So these guys are kind of hanging out down over here. A couple of them are probably over with these wagons. I'm gonna say the cultists are up here. The horses are not here, obviously. Well, if they would be, they're probably like over here in the stable or some shit. So put them right here. So if you guys want to go ahead and put your tokens wherever you want, it looks like Remeth, we need to make you one.
No, Ramath is.
I got a square one, slightly different,
Yeah, he's.
but it's me moving around.
Let me put a campfire.
Alright, so
Hey, can
I
everybody
figure
move
that
their
will be it.
character?
Yeah,
Oh
I
yeah.
move
Oh,
Rooker.
These are tents up here.
I think Jask is
yeah.
gonna climb a tree to look at the horses.
Just
Is it
look at
because
what's
Jaff still does
there.
not trust the
Tent.
horses?
I think he's
Yeah,
still looking
horse is
for.
evil.
Yeah.
Looks kind of shitty. What does this one look like? What the hell?
Keeping a vigilance.
Looks like I'm gonna have to. Oh, all right. Let's see if we can pull something from here. Put that one over here. So yeah, there's some campfires. Everybody's kind of setting up. Put a couple more guys in here. All right. So you guys want to go ahead and put your tokens wherever you'd like. I might spread this out a little bit actually.
Where would you say the caravans are? Oh, you actually put them in the
Yeah.
tents on there.
Yeah, I kind of put Rooker like central-ish because like I feel like that's where you would want to try and be a sneaky spy.
Yeah.
So we'll say this is your guys' tent right here. We'll say you guys are actually sharing.
Where are the caravans at? Is that these down here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Put another couple up here, over yonder in the trees.
Which one is the cultists?
I'm
They
gonna
were
say
like
it's,
the top left, right?
yeah, I'm gonna say they're probably one of these over here. We'll say it's this one.
Those the cultists? Or that was cultists?
Yep. And they're gonna
Okay.
have a couple guards up here, I guess, kind of hanging out with the. So yeah, we'll say there's a few guys over here keep an eye on stuff. They're taking turns. We'll move the horses up here, up out of the way. All right, so what do you guys do? It's getting dark. These guys are starting to go into their tents.
I
Rooker is
motioned Jazz.
wanting to.
Sorry,
Go
go
ahead,
ahead.
Abby. Yeah, you
Uh,
go.
I was thinking that we could. I motioned Jazz to come in to eat, but really, I just want to, have a very quiet discussion about getting rid of a caravan.
Where is? Have we figured out where their wagon specifically is? It's this red X one, I assume.
Yeah, that's theirs.
Got it. All right.
I'd like to come in and chat as well.
Trying to think if Jask would go or not.
He starts waving a bowl of food.
I feel like he's really afraid of the horses now.
They're way over there.
Has Rooker heard the Dragonborn speak at all?
Probably during the conversation. Yeah, when who was it? Jask or not Jask?
Ramoth.
Yeah, Ramoth. A little bit of a conversation.
Gotcha. All right. So, Rooker has an alchemist kit that he can use, and he's proficient in it. That he would be able to start a fire if we needed to. He could also mimic the voice of the Dragonborn and like call the cultists back to the wagon.
All them to the wagon?
Or away from the wagon, sorry.
It's a good distraction. I was thinking double fire, possibly. So trying to like light the back of one of their tents on fire to distract them over that way while somebody deals with the caravan.
The other option too is we could just like stealthily like Solid Snake, Metal Gear Solid these three at the wagon.
Stealth burger.
Rooker could fuck them up pretty bad. Because I could do with not my gun, which would be unfortunate. It would be like 66 damage, which may or may not kill him.
Basic dudes, probably. Who knows?
Depends on how much of a peon they are. But Rooker could call him back to the tent as the Dragonborn, and then like y'all could start a fire like at the tent that they have over by where he is right now.
So is that the plan?
It's what Rooker would suggest.
Oh, okay.
Start a fire and try and get these cultists to like head back.
If I deal damage to something with fire damage, and it's an object that could burn, would it just start burning?
Like
Or
an
do I have
item,
to? Yeah.
flammable item, I would imagine, yeah, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Say if you cast like fireball, if there's something in the area that's flammable, and it's within the same space, and I'm gonna say, yeah, it would probably catch on fire.
Okay. Well, I just I have Draconic Strike, which I can make me fire damage essentially. So I'm just wondering if I walked past it and smacked it with it, if it would essentially catch it on fire.
Do any of
Um,
you have lamps?
I mean, even flicking a match or something probably would, like light a flammable rag or something, kind of throw it over you. I imagine that would work.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so we could start fires. We could assassinate these motherfuckers.
I don't like these
Which
campfires.
Rooker
See if I can get
Rooker
another one.
Rooker keeps suggesting because Rooker can be like, I can just go. He's like, Rooker can drunk.
Rooker can what?
Rooker can drunk stumble, and then he'll he'll look at everybody and be like, and shit, I'm trying to pull up my thing. I forgot
All right.
my magical. What was it that fucking Corvus had said that one time?
While they're
Which time?
discussing,
Yeah, exactly.
That's not what I meant to do. I'm sorry. Ignore
I'm
that.
sorry to bump into you, handsome. He says it like Corvus. Sounds super fucking drunk.
That's what I meant to do.
Ah, see, Rooker has a good plan. I'm in support of this plan.
Because like Rooker more than likely could take out two of them as long as their health is not crazy.
Like at the same time or separately?
Like separately, like
Oh, okay.
Rooker could probably because he's got daggers, so like he could stumble up to like one of them and kind of like acting drunk and like and then like take out a dagger and like sneak assassinate him, like liver gut,
Mhm.
and then like kind of hold him up as like a meat shield almost. And then when another one would come towards him, or if another one would come towards him, like he could just do the same thing.
I don't know, sweetheart. I don't remember what you did with it.
But that's also once again depending on how healthy these motherfuckers are.
Yeah.
are they talking to each other at all?
Just as a practice roll here, that would be 16 points of damage on a 26 to hit, which I feel like is borderline if they're like peons. But if they're any sort of like not, then it's not gonna happen.
Good.
It's not his rifle, so it's not his main dealio.
Yeah. And I could hurt him, but
And
probably wouldn't kill him with one hit. Take a few.
You haven't attacked anybody, right? You're just talking.
Nah.
No, yeah, it's just
Okay.
I just wanted to see what like a general average damage output would be.
Gotcha.
So like I think that we start fires and then like Rooker could stealth out and go through these things. Maybe take out one or two of these guys if needed. But do we also want to just
What
be
you
like,
need, baby?
do we want to leave them alive?
Shiloh.
Because
What are you doing?
we don't want them to be like somebody in that other caravan
What?
is Trying to
I don't have
murder
your
us.
tablet, sweetheart.
So we're not traveling with that
I don't
caravan.
remember seeing it here, sweetheart. Better ask your
I'd
mom.
like to, while
I'm in the middle
Jask
of a
is
game, okay?
outside,
So I'm streaming.
I don't know if the guards are close
All
enough
right.
to be
So
talking or
just you're gonna have to
anything,
wait
but
till
I
I'm
wonder
done.
if he might overhear something if they are, just as a last ditch effort to get information.
So you're looking to see what these cultists are having a conversation?
Sure. Just any last things he might
Sure.
pick up while the others are planning while he's out and kind of
Sure.
looking at the horses.
So yeah, if you want to role play how you're going to introduce yourself to the group, or you just kind of walking by, if you're going to stealth in behind a bush or something, or kind of go behind a tent.
I think he's still in the trees. He's probably not going to actually talk to them. I
Okay.
think maybe while he goes
I
closer
see.
to make sure the horses are like not doing anything.
Um,
Not being sketchy horses.
yeah,
Yeah.
you notice that they're looking a little intoxicating. They have some booze. They're just kind of rambling on, joking, maybe talking about some old stories, you know, adventures that they've been on, and stuff like that.
We could just. Do we have? Do we have booze? We could just try to get them super drunk so they pass out.
Yeah,
I'm
you
sure Corvus
definitely,
would have booze on him.
Say what?
yeah, you guys
I'm sure
definitely got
Corvus would have
booze.
booze on him at all
Uh,
times.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
can just cozy up to them and offer some
That
more
man's
drink.
constantly drunk.
I think Jask will probably come back to the tent and he's going to make a big deal about like how they smell bad because of how drunk they are, maybe just so the rest of the group knows.
Yeah, you definitely smell
Do they,
booze in the air.
do they
Alright, so
seem a
then
little
when
wobbly?
Jask responds that, Rooker will just kind of give like a
So, all right, they don't notice anything. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, this guy here, so Jas is up in the trees.
Dad, I found my tablet.
So Jas is up in the trees.
He was. I had him go tell the others about how drunk they are, but maybe he can go back. I'm not. I don't mind either way.
Are you doing this stealthily?
Sure.
Okay. Roll for a stealth, and I'm rolling for perception. Okay.
That is a natural one.
And
Oh,
okay.
he
nice.
falls out of
We
the
are
tree.
on fire tonight.
This guy right here, all of a sudden he yells out, "Hey, what's going on?" And it
I actually
draws
do like
this
the
guy's
idea of Jask
attention.
falling. So
Draws this guy attention. So you think you
Would
might have
we,
fell?
I think he did fall out of the tree.
All
I
right.
think he's now
from the tent over here, would we
Give me
see
a deck save.
this commotion?
No.
dexterity.
Okay.
Would we have heard yelling?
Oh yeah, you definitely probably. I'm gonna find out if he fell. If he fell, then you guys definitely heard twigs snapping. Crunching.
6.
Yeah, you definitely fell. Well, how
On
high
his
were
ass.
you?
Um, it depends on how high the trees were, because he wanted to see the horses over them, so probably pretty high.
Yeah. All right. I'll tell you what. Roll me a d6. Each one represent 10 feet.
Oh God.
So how many d6? 1?
Yeah, just one.
Okay, that's 2.
Yeah. So
Oh,
you're
thank
about
God our
20.
rolls are sticking.
Yeah, you're about 20 feet. I'm gonna say roll a d6 at advantage.
How do I roll
Just roll two
a
of them.
d6?
Roll
Okay,
two
Pick the
d6s and
best
then
one.
2 and a 8.
Okay. So going with the 8, you really only suffered 4 points of damage from falling because you were bouncing off of twigs, branches, kind of ricocheting, and then the last blow, you only took about 4 points of fall damage, then thud. So yeah, everybody heard him crashing through the trees, uh, hitting the ground, a thud. Um, then these other cultists came into play. These guards just come up to see what's going on.
I definitely would have come out when I heard that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rooker would kind of look at the group of us and then look at Shay and go, Jask.
So
Size.
I walk
She's
over.
And then
at this point, she's right next to Ramoth, and she's looking at Jask and going, "What do you think you're doing?"
Yeah, I come over to Jask and I'm like, "You okay?" I'm gonna try to help him up.
I
This
think
guy
even though it
here-
was very minor damage, he's definitely gonna be like, he's dying. Like he's never.
So you got milk
so
it.
badly. Yeah.
Rooker is actually going to stealth mode and try and go to the backside of all of these, seeing this.
They're
And I am
distracted.
going to burn an ability to roll with advantage. That is a 31 stealth.
Okay.
Nice.
These guys here,
Uh,
the guards, they're investigating to see what's going on. They're just kind of standing around. But these cultists, the one that especially is talking, they're drawing swords. They're now in a fighting stance, defensive stance, trying to figure out what's going on. Um, so yeah,
Rooker is going to start trying to rifle through the wagon and
okay.
see what's in it. So if you want another check or
Yep. Roll me
uh,
a.
Would we know? Would we have noticed Rooker head around back?
No, he stealthed right
you
out.
can if you
Okay.
can beat a 31.
Okay.
Pretty much.
Well, I didn't know if you like made it known to us that you were
Nope.
heading around. Okay.
Rooker, I feel like Rooker kind of like started walking like out this way, saw these cultists, saw the wagon free, and then just kept going like this way up north.
Gotcha. Okay.
He-
This
And
guy
then-
right here.
He slipped in the tent, cast stealth while he was in the tent, and exit out the back door while stealth.
Beautiful.
So everybody thinks he's
Man,
inside the
I
tent.
need some pass.
This
I need some pass without trace for Rooker.
All right.
this guy right here. I want to turn to him. I want to say, "What'd you do to my friend?"
I did nothing. He was in the trees. What were
Like,
you doing in
please.
the trees?
So what did you do to him?
I did nothing. And then the other two guys voice up, "Yeah, he didn't do nothing. We were right here."
Shay,
Jask is gonna point to his hand like they hurt him somehow. He's like, "Look at my hand. Jask can't hurt."
Shay,
I'm
in
getting
your
I'm
ear,
getting this image. Sorry, what?
in your ear, you hear "keep them occupied."
Okay, so Shay decides to go full Karen and just looks at the guys and looks at them, and she goes, "How dare you hurt her baby?"
You're gonna
Looks
hear
like
my
hate crime.
lawyers. You're gonna get John Morgan involved in this.
You know, she's like, "What have you guys done? You clearly smell drunk. You clearly smell like alcohol. You have obviously done something to Jas."
That's preposterous. We didn't do nothing.
I'm gonna roll a performance check just to see how bad or good Jask is doing this. I assume bad. Yeah, that's pretty bad. So
Well,
maybe because he's doing bad, the others know he's faking it.
They
We
may
don't know you're
doing-
faking it.
he's doing the
cultists?
Griffin where he stubs his knee and he's like, ah.
The cultists just think you're drunk. So, because they're drunk.
Not drunk, you're drunk. You're picking on him.
I'm not drunk.
I'm really trying to stand up.
Can all tell that you're drunk. All of you. Why don't you go on, just go rest it off, go sleep it off or something.
Go about your business. They,
Good, until you hurt my
stand
friend.
down. They go back to their post. They seemed a little razzled.
You start to turn.
As soon as they do, Jask just stands up. and like pats off the dust.
Right, so then while all this is going on, Rooker is trying to rifle through this friggin' cart while they're having their own little conversation. So what kind of check would you like from me?
Okay, so you're trying to rifle through. Um, describe how are you doing this?
So he has snuck around to the cart, seeing these cultists like engaging with Jask, and then Ramoth and Shaylin going over to kind of like back up Jask. I'm assuming Corvus is at a different campfire drinking with somebody at this point. So he has
Corvus
basically,
thinks he's drinking with somebody. He's actually sitting off in a corner somewhere, schnockered, talking to an imaginary friend.
Talking to rocks.
so he's using, I mean, as long as that 31 carries over for as long as it would, he's like snuck up into the cart and like he's started trying to like untie these ropes and like look into these crates.
Okay. You're trying to. You notice there's no ropes. You're feeling around underneath the canvas, uh, the tarp, if you will. You can't seem to find anything that's tying it down. In fact, when you tug on it, it's not really going anywhere. It's like it's elastic. Um, you're thinking maybe, possibly some sort of a magic spell. Hint, hint.
Got it. So that explains that. He does not currently have a dispel magic available because that is 2 levels higher than he can cast right now. Um,
Is it flammable?
so if he is unable to get into any of these things, um, he will cast Detect Magic one more time.
Okay.
Just to see if he can get like specific because now that he's closer, he thinks that maybe he can see like the magic seams, for lack of a better term, to see if it is like something that's like
Yeah, because you cast detect magic earlier, right?
yeah. So he's trying to get a better look since he's closer.
Yeah, it's definitely glowing. It's definitely magical. For a fact, you don't know what though. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So then, how long? So once he finds that out, I think he would start trying to ritual cast Identify, which would be an 11-minute cast. But if these guys are starting to head back before that is over, he would abandon that and then just kind of sneak out
Okay.
because he doesn't want to get caught in it. So that is a DM call on that one, with how long it took this conversation between the cultists and the other part of the group.
Um, let me think. It's some sort of an aura. Um, you, what type of magic? I'm gonna say it's probably an illusion spell.
Gotcha. So with Identify, let me see where it is.
Which of these horses? The horses are all tied up over here, right?
Yeah.
Which of the horses are the cultist horses?
You can't really tell. It's kind of difficult to tell at this point. It's dark. They're all kind of bunched up
Oh,
together.
either way,
Um,
they're all actually tied up, so it doesn't really matter.
yeah.
To help with a distraction, I'm gonna cast another Mage Hand and have it smack this horse's butt
Okay.
to get it riled up. Try to distract these guys, possibly.
So where are you at?
Right here.
And what are you doing?
I'm casting a Mage Hand
Oh, Mage Hand. Okay.
over
Yeah.
over in this area and just having it smack one of the horses' butts to get it riled up to
Okay.
try to distract these guys to give Rooker some more time, possibly.
They start yelling over. Um, hey, what's going on over there? And then these two guys pop up out of nowhere. They seem to be over there. Keep an eye
Just
on the
two different
horses.
things. So,
And they shout back over. Well, not sure. We're trying to figure it out. Something startling with this horse in the back. And then
another one.
smack another one.
Yep. Just trying to
So
cause as much chaos and commotion over there with the horses as possible, basically.
yeah. I'm gonna say these two guys pop out. Two more guys show their face. So they're like. So now all four of them are trying to figure out what's going on. They're communicating. So they're trying to maintain the horses, calming them down, whatnot.
These guys are multiplying.
So yeah, you're definitely bringing in more of the masses um, of people. In fact, about this time, you're noticing more of them are showing up, kind of rolling in from the road. They're like maybe trying to catch up to the party. They kind of wander into camp. You see them walking down the road. Then they start coming into camp.
Ramoth, I think it might be best if we return to our tent.
And
Yeah,
Might be
Rooker's
a
gonna see
lot
these
of
people
them at
moving
this
up too,
point.
and he's gonna nope out of there.
Yeah, Jaska's terrified of horses, so
Yeah,
he's
All
he's
right,
already there.
Rooker, you notice these two guys are coming in. Uh, Coming in from the woods. As you're moving on, you still stealthing?
Um, I would say that he's probably moving quickly,
Okay.
like out, but like
Oh
taking the
yeah,
same
they see
path.
you.
Um,
So
so he's gonna kind of like stumble and like if he sees them, he's gonna like turn around and look at a tree and kind of like
like you're
make
pissing.
you'll hear like a yep. He's gonna make the sound with his mouth and he's gonna go
Okay.
and he's just gonna go.
So yeah, these people
Um,
moving
He's
in.
gonna make
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
all the sounds that Corvus makes.
yeah, basically. That's where he got all these sounds. Just Corvus pissing on a wall somewhere. You hear him go, "That's it, big boy." But it sounds like Corvus.
It's of course that's what he.
I don't think you've played with him yet, have you?
No, I
You guys are in for a great time.
Yeah, you're for a treat.
Or maybe he was he here last time we played?
I think
I
we
don't
had
think
one little session with him.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
last session he was here,
He was
but
kind of
yeah.
just barfing in town.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
he
that's
Little
right.
he
shark.
pooped himself. Pooped himself.
Yeah, that's where
Oh yeah,
Rooker's
revenge
getting
for
all these
missing all
sounds.
this.
Oh yeah, he's definitely gonna be in trouble next week.
Oh, yay!
In fact, I'm gonna come up with something that's pretty where he blew out his shorts, so he's literally got to borrow somebody's pants. I'll think of
All
something.
right. So then,
Okay.
after these guys pass by Rooker, he'll meander back to the camp, to our where our
Okay,
tent is,
y'all. There's a lot of
and then
fucking cultists here.
he's going
I
to
really think we got.
he's still he's still going to use message, and he's just going to go through
Okay.
and tell you all about this illusion magic that is keeping a tarp down over these crates. And
So
then
maybe we
he'll
should
say that
just.
he saw. Yeah, I think um, he'll say like, best idea.
Should we just burn it?
Many of them, even if we burned it, I don't think we're gonna learn much from it.
Yes. Let
Well,
me
the question
see.
is do we need to learn much from it any to begin with?
Well, what's
Do
the
you think we'll have the opportunity
what's
to learn
so,
much?
yeah? Well, what's I guess just burn it to try to keep it out of their hands. Although whatever's under there might not even be damaged by burning it. We don't know.
But if we can burn the caravan
Uh, don't
and then
forget,
off our.
you guys were basically hired to follow these guys and track what they're doing. If you guys basically kill off their plan, that'll be the end of it. You know what I mean? You guys wouldn't. You
Right.
guys will walk away empty-handed.
All right. So that being said, now that I have a thought of a clearer picture of what we can do, um, let's hold attack till later. Wait till destination reached. Easy to follow using birds.
I
All right.
concur.
So out of character, what Rooker is saying is he'll just have Shiny follow them, and regardless of how far they get, Shiny can still sneakily see them, and he can see them from Shiny's perspective, and he can just like sit in the back of a wagon and like sleep essentially.
Right.
If
And
that
then
works.
when they get to their destination, we can meet up and figure out what to do from there.
Well, again,
Yeah.
And
you guys are trying to figure out what they got, what they're doing. I'm just saying, if you destroy their what they're doing, that would kind of end it. You guys could easily. You guys are looking at what, seven cultists over there. If you do it right, you can pick them off one by one. But the thing is, if you leave bodies laying around, they're gonna know something's up.
All right. Here's a
So
question: does Shaylin have a silence spell, or can Jask prepare a silence spell?
I have a silence spell.
I do not.
You you said Shay does?
I do not.
Damn. Well,
I
never
definitely
mind.
don't.
why don't we end it early? Um, Shiloh's mom just showed up, and that way we'll give you guys talk about it within the chat to figure out what you guys want to do and how you want to take this on, and that way I'll give Mr. Poo Poo Pants a chance to play. So,
Yeah, that's fair.
is that fair?
Yeah,
Sounds like a
that
plan.
works.
Works for me.
If we had a silent spell, that would be amazing for Rooker right now.
Well, you guys are
Yeah.
resting. I believe you can consider this a long rest and then maybe swap out your spells, right?
Uh, Silence, I believe, is second level. It's not available to me. Otherwise, I would constantly have that bitch
Mm,
prepared.
yeah.
It might be available to me. I just need to.
Let me look it up real quick on
Yeah.
DDB.
Where should be on the cleric spell list.
I think
Pretty
it's
sure.
on
Oh wait, is
the
it?
trickery, not general.
But I'm
No, it
gonna go
is
on mute
actually.
and then I'm gonna talk to her for a little bit. You guys don't have to go nowhere. You guys can talk amongst yourself. But I
Yeah,
will
so it
be
looks
back
like
in a
it
little bit.
is.
Cool.
It looks like it is on the cleric spell list, and it's a
It's the
second
second
level
one.
spell.
So when I am looking at my character sheet, can I add it?
Basically,
So
what you have to do is you have to go into edit, edit character and change
Okay.
which spells you have prepared.
well, you can do it from your character page too. So if you go to the
You
spells
can.
tab of your character sheet, you can see manage spells, and then so you would
Uh,
just because you're a spontaneous caster, you can unprepare and prepare whatever spells per long rest.
okay.
Manage
I
spells.
I don't see silence. I see like some unprepared ones. Always prepared, unprepare. I don't see silence anywhere though.
So
Where is
is it
manage
do you
spells?
are you pulling up your known spells list as well as your prepared spells?
Uh, oh,
Because there
okay,
should
yeah.
be
I do
yeah,
see
so it'll be
silence.
under your known spells. Once you prepare your spells, it'll move it to a prepared spell.
Should I unprepare? I think it's second level. Is what it
It is
says.
second level, but you don't. It doesn't have to be a second level that you unprepare. So,
Okay.
like, I'll pull up your character sheet real quick and take a look at what you got prepared. Bum, bum, bum.
Do you want me to link it? Or are you good?
No, I've got it on D&D Beyond.
Okay. I have hold person, but
Yeah, I mean that might be useful, especially with Rooker. You hold person, and then he gets a crit on
hmm.
him.
Or augury or something like that.
Yeah, lesser restoration is very situational. So like
Okay.
it's lesser restoration is like one of those like I got you tomorrow spells, in my opinion.
Okay. I'll
Create
go
or
ahead
destroy
and
water is similar to that too. Augury, because augury I believe you can cast whenever because as a ritual without using a spell slot if it's on your
Yes.
spell list.
It doesn't have to be prepared.
So yeah, I wouldn't prepare augury and you could just ritual cast it. It would just take an extra 10 minutes.
okay.
And then that's I mean it's not like a battle spell anyway.
I'll go ahead and add silence then, and I guess I'll add one more. Is there anything else we think would help this situation that I should add?
Where did you
I
say
do not
manage
know that.
spells is?
So if
When
you go to
you hit.
spells
Yeah.
and then like where you can search spell names, casting times, damage types, to the right of that it says manage spells.
Oh, the little filter button? No.
Like right
Oh.
next to the it's to the right of the filter button.
It
But
is.
do you
I
have
can.
do you have spells that you do?
Oh, well I'm looking at theirs. Does it not show up if you're looking at someone else's?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. That's
because
why I'm not seeing it.
I see mine. I don't see Jask's
Oh, okay, I gotcha. I was just trying to
because
see. Okay,
I can't
yeah.
manage his spells.
I do have spells. None that I can really manage, but I see the button.
Yeah. Well, it's like the spells are like from abilities or
Yeah,
class
exactly.
features or stuff. All right, let's see. Browse spells.
I mean, I like motivational speech for Jask. That just sounds funny, but
I did not want to do those. That's dumb. All right. Layering spells. Organizing
clairvoyance, I
level.
know is useful in Elder Scrolls.
All right, let's see. All right, so Bane and Bless are amazing spells, which are first level spells. Concentration. You get minus a d4 to enemies that fail a save, plus 1d4 to friends that get the save. Or that, well, no save. Ceremony, you could marry people, but that's a ritual,
Oh,
so.
so that I can
And
cast if I take time.
Yeah.
yes, so it would be the casting time is 1 hour, so it would be an hour and 10 minutes to cast it as a ritual.
Okay. I'm definitely gonna
Um,
do Bane because I think
Bane is
Jask
fun, and
leans more
because I
towards
believe it's
cursing.
I think it's a charisma save. Yeah, and generally
And it
baddies
can
don't
affect.
have great
Yeah.
charisma saves
And you can affect up to 3 enemies at once with it.
at first level, and then you can scale up by 1 every level above
Every
it. I
level.
think.
Yeah. Exactly. And then Bless
Blindness
is the same
deafness
except
is fun,
opposite for.
but that's a con save. Uh,
Command is fun.
yep.
You can just command enemies to run away.
I think I am good to go again. I might get rid of Create or Destroy Water, but I also just like splashing people. So we'll see. Do we want to look at other people too, just to see if anyone else has something they might want to use?
For what?
Just the situation. How to solve it.
Hmm.
So now I have
I know. I mean, but
silence.
like Rooker could literally like with Jask casting silence on him for 10 minutes. Is silence a ritual spell too, or is it just concentration?
I think it's just
Concentration.
concentration. So essentially, you could
Oh,
cast it, but then
no, it's a
stay in a
ritual
good.
too.
Is it?
It is.
Ooh.
I knew it was. So you could ritual cast. You could take a 10 minutes and 3 seconds, 10 minutes and 6 seconds to cast silence on me for 10 minutes, and I could probably take out the entire fleet here.
I think what we could do too for flavor wise is be like he doesn't like the horses making all the racket, so he probably would. Because
The
right now I
question
don't
I
think
have,
he's privy to anything.
Wait, what
Go
level
ahead.
is silence?
okay, but the question I have is, if we take them out now, are we getting paid?
Well, like,
If we take these guys out and just these guys over near the caravan and the horses, and leave the rest of them, but just dispose of the bodies somehow,
right?
then
Like, I mean,
they just look like deserters.
deserters. Yeah, that's what I would be thinking. Because like we could do this
That gives us time to
throughout the night,
figure out to search the wagon or whatnot to get rid of
right?
them.
Plus, it does remove several.
Oh, and um,
Did you put silence
quest
on?
also of Jask would be dispel magic, so that we could try and get into those crates.
That is a spell I saw, so I can.
Yeah.
Did you put
Yeah.
silence on Jack?
Yes. Let me take off Create or Destroy Water,
Oh, you haven't done it yet.
and then I'll add.
Or you're
I
still working
added
on it.
Bane,
I see
Command.
Bane.
Uh,
I see.
Oh my God,
Here's
the
Dispel.
best spell for Jask.
Oh my god, look at her butt.
Create food and water.
Uh-oh.
But I think if he
Oh
does that,
my
he
god.
loses his drive to like go get it.
Becomes lazy.
Hello.
That's how.
Shiloh.
What?
How else is Shaylin gonna get him to do anything?
Yeah, that's my only.
Like, Shaylin's just like, hey, do you want this jerky? And Jess is like,
My wallet.
no. And then he just creates 45 pounds of food in front of him.
My lanyard. I also have
Oh, you hang it up.
my badge for when I go over to TNT.
I,
This is my wallet.
I
I love
mean,
the base,
For
like the first line of it. You create 45 pounds of food and 30 gallons of fresh water on the
I want to
ground
go to
or in
sleep
containers
with
within
me and
range.
you guys.
I just imagine
Where's
Jassy
Billy
doing
Bob?
that, and it's just like right on the ground.
raining like
there's my other
meatballs.
one for
I see Rain and Command. I don't see Silence on them.
Move.
Trying to think.
what?
It could take ceremony and try
Like
to get the
a
cultists to have a cultist wedding.
it's like a
And they all
money
have to attend.
Marriage.
Mandatory attendance.
Yeah, yeah. They all look the same. Bob and Bob B.
high security.
Funny.
I just
You get them
put this
that
on here.
+1 to
I can't
AC
have them
for
both on here
24
at the
hours.
same time because they interfere
Abby, can you
with
prepare
the
spells as well or no? Because we should
setup.
look
So
at
yeah, I just keep it separate. And today
what
I
you have
went
as
to
I
well.
almost.
TNT. I just basically hung this on my lane. This gets me in the gate too. So
I don't
I
think
mean, I
that
am a sorcerer.
sorcerers
Can I
can.
prepare spells?
No,
No, I
sorcerers.
think your spells are
You just learn them each
able to.
level.
Yeah, but
Ah,
shut
you can
it.
swap out
You don't
one
act like
spell per
that.
level and gain one spell per level.
Fine.
I'm live streaming.
So like if
okay.
you were like looking at your stuff right now, if you were like, oh man, I never used Thunderwave, that's a stupid spell, you
Guess
could
we'll have to
switch it out
edit
for the
that.
other.
All right, bye. Be
Yeah.
careful.
Can I? Could I
All
learn
right.
like?
Sorry. Go ahead.
No, I can't. I couldn't learn it anyways.
What, silence?
Yeah.
Can I learn
Is it
spell?
is it not on your spell? I feel like it
Okay.
should be.
Isn't Silence cast over an area? Or is it cast on
It
a
is. It's a
I think
20-foot radius.
20-foot radius?
Yeah, because in all of the ones I know in like when I look to add, I look up silence and it's not showing up.
Yeah, it's not a sorcerer spell, it looks like.
I added
I'm shy
Bane,
on getting them all.
Command, Silence, and where's the other one? Did I unadd something? Hold on. Oh,
I wasn't seeing the Silence on your list.
yeah, I might have not added it. I'm
Yeah, I
gonna
don't see it on there.
get rid of something else.
So yeah, you guys talk about some
Uh,
ideas. Um,
there, it's added now.
What'd
Sweet.
you take off?
Command.
Ah,
here's an
Just
idea.
'cause.
You guys can pick off the cultists at night, like we have previously talked, and make it look like it was bandits, or make it look like it was actually the guards, because the guards are not on the same side as the cultists, by the way. Um, you can make the bodies disappear. You can drag them into the bushes. Maybe they got lost at night. You can like leave signs that a bandits or a beast, or maybe some different type of arrows or claw marks or something. Um, maybe everybody can wake up and say, "Oh, I saw bandits." You know, let the cultists create their own paranoia. You know, which will make it easier for her to spy on them later. Like the next time you guys stop or camp, you know, they may assume there's other bandits out there. Poison their food, as I had mentioned. Maybe contaminate their food. Once you get in there, you can slip. Maybe because these guys are drinking, maybe slip some poison into their flask. Uh, you know, maybe do something to the wagon. You can stage an accident. Maybe they get a couple miles down the road. Maybe a wheel fall off. Uh, Maybe you can stop to help them out. Pick one off, as you go. Make it look like an accident. Maybe drop the back of a wagon on one and kill it. Kill them. Uh, or if you guys got a way to send a message somehow, maybe you can hire some mercenaries to meet up with you. Have them attack the cultists. Um, Maybe use some sort of a magic to subdue them. Again, fake like a beast attack, or maybe blame it on another merchant. Something happened. Maybe you guys can lie and overhear conversation. Maybe kidnap. Why don't you kidnap one of these guys and interrogate them? I mean, there's different options you guys have at your disposal.
So
Uh,
stuff happened over here, but there was no sound. Would anybody over here be able to see it?
Not if it's dark.
I'm
do
liking this.
stealth.
I'm
Uh,
liking the silence and just beat the shit out of these 7 guys idea.
Eh, I love that idea.
I am okay with that.
I am also for that idea.
And then just drag the bodies off into the woods off screen here.
and for out of game knowledge, in case Rooker was wondering, which he wouldn't know this, there are multiple spells of minor illusion were cast on that wagon. So it basically created like layers of false patch of canvas. So it
So
looked what.
when he was touching it, he didn't feel canvas. His hand just went right through it. Then
No, it's been wrapped up with regular canvas, but it's also got a layer of magical canvas, if you will, like an illusion. So
got it. So he would have like reached in, felt canvas, and like if he pushed down, he would be able to feel it like kind of bend a little bit, but it wouldn't have visually bent.
no, because it was pretty flat because there's crates, so you'd have the wood stopping it. That's why I had mentioned earlier when your crow was
Okay,
tapping
gotcha.
it, it sounded like wood.
Got it. Okay.
I think if we're okay with the silence idea, just on a unrelated note, Jask would be hearing the horses and get fed up, and I think he would cast it. And I don't know how you guys would know though.
We would stop hearing the horses.
It would be like,
Yeah.
do you have to do anything? Like, would we visually see you do something if you
I
cast
think he
silence?
just stands up and he holds his like I think he has a mace. And maybe it glows and he's like, enough. And maybe there's a weird like the leaves falling, everything just stops in that general region and it sounds wrong from the absence of sound.
Rooker would look at you as like with that and go, "What doing?"
Make horses quiet, horses loud.
How quiet.
Everything around the horses, too?
Jess looks at his mace and he's like, yes.
At that point, Rooker would just grab his rifle and go.
Yeah. I'd head out too. Start heading over that way.
You know what? Shaylin's down for this.
And just so you guys know, one of the reasons I want to wait for Orlando is I'm going to create a skill challenge for you guys to unload this cargo without being spotted.
Gotcha.
Ooh, sweet.
It looks like
I
we
feel
can
like
pick up next time with us
Yeah.
going in there and starting to beat ass
Well,
in silence.
however,
quietly.
beat ass in silence. That's never mind.
Ah,
Uh, there's ladies present, so I'll keep it clean. So, anyways, till the next time. By the way, if you guys don't know, I do live stream. Not that anybody watches them. So if you guys ever want to go back, like if you miss a session, just go out to YouTube and do a search for Musgraves Manor, and it'll be there. You can catch up to what happened.
I just
sounds good.
realized that I am posting all of this stuff